that dirt. So I'm just gonna pack it up around the area where I'm gonna make the dirt hole so it looks like something mounded dirt up around it. And then we're going to go from there. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this dug out and I'll let y'all know. All right guys, so we got the hole dug. You can see right here. And I'm about to grab an earth anchor and drive it in the ground. And I wanna just let y'all get an idea of what that looks like. I'm kind of new to this myself because this is like my first real day of using earth anchors or anything. I've been using rebar, but still gonna take a look at this hole real quick, just to see. I kind of got the middle there dug out a little bit more than the other sides, so that way I can, whenever I put the chain down in there, it kind of rests a little bit easier. All I'm doing now is just attaching the earth anchor to the trap. I'm gonna go ahead and set it off too because I don't want to accidentally forget it's set off or it's set. Now all I got to do is take the driver, slide the notch in there, find the middle of the trap, and then drive it in. I'll show you what that looks like a little bit here. Kind of get it started. Then we can just hammer it all the way in. I like to go a little bit deeper than like what it looks like you can see. Just because when you pull it out, it's going to come out a little ways before it really gets set in there. All right, now I'm going to pull it, and you'll see it kind of comes up a little bit, but that's what it's designed. Actually, I got to get this thing out first, so I'll hit y'all back when I get this thing out. This is going to be kind of a process. All right, now I got the earth anchor driver out. Now all I got to do is grab this. You can kind of see up here. When I pull up, it's going to come up a little bit, but I was anticipating that. That's why I drove a little bit deeper than normal. And now I pretty much just got to set the trap in there, get a pan cover, and do that. So I'll hit y'all once I get the trap set and everything. All right, guys, I got the trap set. I guess I'm going to go ahead and make it hair trigger. And this is a Bridger 1 3/4, so it has a knot latch. But you hear the click. Golly. All right, I'm just gonna set it on camera real quick. It ain't gonna take me no time, so all you gotta do is just spread it open, throw it down, flip the dog over, and then flip the pan up. So it's not a big deal, but I'm just gonna try to get this thing set right. I think it's kind of crooked. I'm gonna go ahead and redo it. All right, there we go. Now I'm gonna go ahead and try to make this hair trigger again, see if I can't get it this time. There we go. Now I'm just going to seat the trap in here and try to get it in there where it won't move at all. That's always the goal here. Get it to where it wants to stay stationary and where it won't move. I like to hit it around the edges here if it's wanting to move a little bit. And we'll just pack some of the dirt around there. And then, as you can see, well, it's moving a little bit right there. I'm gonna try to pat it in there real nice. Dang, it's still moving. All right. See if maybe that helped a little bit. I'm having trouble getting this thing staying stationary here, but once I get it packed in there nicely, I think it'll be all right. I'm just trying to get it to where it won't move or wiggle when they step near it. About like that. Now I'm gonna make a pan cover up real quick. Oh, I just unseated it. I'll make a pan cover up real quick and I'll show y'all what I do there. All right, now I just tore a little pan cover off here. Nothing super fancy, just a coffee filter and a really big one too. That's why it's so torn up, because I had to tear it down to size. I'm just gonna run a little bit of dirt on top of it just to hold the pan cover down a little bit. And then I'm going to try to make this outside here look a little bit better. Man, all right, you can cut it. All right, now I'm just gonna go ahead and cover this whole thing up. I put a little bit of extra dirt on top of that just to hold the pan cover down. Now I'm gonna cover it up, just sift over it, try to get it looking natural just a little bit and cover it up. That should be fine for now. Then I'm gonna go ahead and use some rebar here to drive my dirt hole. I like going at a little bit of angle right here at this little mound I built with the dirt that came up. It ain't gotta be super deep, but deep enough where a coyote or something will really have to dig to get it out. Then I just roll it around in a circle like this. Make it look like a mouse hole or something. The goal here is just to get them curious. And that bait will help out a lot too. So the bait I'm using, crap, I didn't put any antifreeze over that. I'm gonna put a little bit of antifreeze on top and I'll sift some more dirt over it in a second. But I'm gonna be using a few different types of baits just because I want the most chance I can with getting this set, you know, catching something. So I'm gonna use a bait. It's Simply Mouse. Some of you may have heard of it. It's called Simply Mouse. And I'm gonna use some called, I think it's called like Jacqueline Mac or something, like fish that's smoked. And just my goal with that is really just to make them as curious as possible about what's going on over here, and hopefully draw them in to try and check out what we got over here. So first things first, I'm just gonna grab a big chunk of this Simply Mouse. It's kind of, it doesn't smell nearly as bad as you'd think, but you know, hopefully it'll work for a coyote. Got a decent chunk in there. And then I'm gonna try to get a little bit of this other bait's juice in there. That's the goal, because that juice is gonna act as, hopefully as like a little lure. It's like some fishy, smoky, smells like a can of sardines, really. I guess that bait right there will be all right. Just sprinkling some of that juice over here. And then we're gonna shove a cotton ball in there, and then I'll show y'all the finished set. It kind of looks like something dug the dirt out of that pile and just piled it around. And I'm hoping that that will entice a coyote to come in and hopefully step right with my trap. We have, you might be able to see it on the camera here, tons of coyote tracks coming this way. We've been following a lot of tracks. You can kind of just see them all around here. I put another set. I didn't just record this one, but I'll go ahead and show y'all. Pretty much the same deal. It's got that same bait in there. It's built the same way. So, I mean, I'm gonna try to show y'all, like, I don't know if you can tell, but that is a very large coyote track. Like, there's two of them obviously, but like my hand, it's like almost the size of my hand. And like, I mean, I can't really accurately describe the size of my hand, but like I wear a size 14 shoe. So that is my hand's pretty big, and that coyote track is huge. So I'm hoping to get that one in the, in one of these sets here. And, you know, if I do, I'll let y'all know. The next clip you're going to see is actually a coyote that I've already caught, but I want to go ahead and add it in this video just because, you know, I set the set the same exact way, just dirt hole set. You know, I put some sticks on top of it instead of that dirt, but it's the same exact type of set. So it's basically just, I set that one the exact same way, and you're going to see the same process, or I use the same process, so you're going to see the result of me using this process. And the coyote in the last video I posted about, like, you know, trapping coyotes, same deal. I set it the same way. So this is just a way for y'all to see the way that I'm setting these sets up. I'm kind of brand new, so if you got any tips, just let me know. And you know, just enjoy the next clip of me catching that coyote. All right, guys, the next coyote, probably one of the ugliest things I've ever seen in my life. I'm not gonna get too close because he's not caught extremely well. I only have 2 of his toes in there, but he's really not that happy, but he's very ugly. So we're gonna go ahead and get him dispatched, and I don't think we're gonna be able to use him for anything. All right, guys, so I originally intended in this video to, you know, because I already had a clip of me catching that mangy coyote, so I wanted to make take a clip of me setting that those 2 traps that I was going to do, which you obviously saw me do. And you know, I was going to just throw that in front of the mangy coyote so y'all could see how I was setting it and then see what the results of me setting it were. But the next day, you know, obviously I didn't get the video out like the day I did that, because I was kind of holding back a little bit because I just posted that rabbit video. So I was kind of holding this video off. And the next day, when like the first time I checked that trap, or checked the one, not the one that I showed you, but the one that I walked over and showed you that I had already set, that's when I caught this next catch, which I'm sure you can tell by the title. But you know, I got a black coyote, and that was the next day. I would just, the trap was out there for 1 day, and then the day after that, so 2 days later, which is actually today, I got another coyote in the exact same trap that I showed y'all me setting. So hope y'all enjoy these next 2 clips. And I mean, you know, it's taking a lot of work to get these coyotes caught, but it's really fun. It's really, you know, it helps out the area with rabbit hunters and just people with pets and stuff. And so I really enjoy it, and I hope you guys like the next 2 catches, or next 3 catches, I think. I don't know if I'm putting this before or after the mangy coyote, but either way, you'll see it. You'll see all right, guys, holy crap, we just pulled up. First night we set these traps, we got a black coyote, dude. Holy crap. Here, will you record this? Holy crap. Holy crap. We're not gonna go crazy on him. We're just gonna put him down real quick. We don't know how well he's caught. We're gonna try to get him dispatched really quickly. I'm gonna show him to you after we get him done. All right, guys. I mean, this is a black coyote, if I'm not mistaken. If it's not, I mean, it's dang close to it. Like I said, I'm really new to this stuff, so, but I mean, it's not the normal color like the tan and gray and white. I mean, this guy is like beautiful. Holy crap. Oh yeah, this is probably the coolest thing I've found yet. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not sure where we're gonna go from here, but I'll see y'all in the next clip when I figure it out. All right, guys, today we got another coyote. The day after that last one I just showed y'all, and that actually is in the trap that I set on camera here. So this is what we got. He's really similar size to the other one, but this one is not black. But I mean, still, any coyote is a good coyote. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get this dispatched, and I'll show you the up close footage of it. This is the dispatch coyote. It's kind of a young one, but I mean, it's pretty. I mean, the eye looks crazy. But I don't want to show too much blood or anything, but I mean, we have success on this one for sure. That's the second one in 2 days we got on that trap. This right here is the trap that I showed you me setting, and this is the other one. I got the black coyote on this one, and this coyote on this one. So it's working pretty well. I know there's probably gonna be a lot of comments about not having any trap dye on these, but I mean, obviously it worked. So that's a plus for me.